of the Council of the National Alliance for Filipino Concerns. And I'm here to talk about our concerns, but also to talk about our calls as a community. I am concerned that in the region of Mindanao, people are still jobless. People are still landless. The Lumad are every day forced to evacuate from their own lands at the behest of big corporations through the use of the armed forces of the Philippines. I am concerned that these deep issues of economic rights that have not been given to the Filipino people persist in the region and in the country today. So we are talking about peace and security. I'm also concerned about peace and security because of the very roots of the issue. Conflicts exist. The United States uses the disposition of people as a breeding ground for terrorists, using the anger, the depravity of people in Mindanao to turn them into terrorists, and then use that to attack the very people that are facing the same problems there every single day. That is a big concern. I am also concerned about the fact that the Philippines right now is trying to use exactly these terrorist attacks, exactly this depravity, to say that the solutions to the country, the solutions to this poverty, the solutions to this landlessness, the solutions to the supposed, what they call the problems of Mindanao, is going to be solved by this very same army that is kicking people out of their lands, by this very same army that is enforcing what big corporations, what mining companies, what big landlords want. This is a contradiction, a juxtaposition that is absolutely incomprehensible for somebody who is willing to take 1 minute to lift the veil of lies and to see what is really happening to the people in Mindanao. I have family in Mindanao. They are not all under martial law. I met one of the great educators of the Alternative Learning Center in Mindanao in a mining conference. And the Philippine military decided to use their paramilitaries to attack him and kill him. And now he's no longer with us. This is the same armed forces of the Philippines who now promises to say that they're gonna bring peace to the region, that they're gonna bring peace to the country, and they're gonna do that by declaring martial law. What I remember was that when I was young was that my parents were activists in the Philippines. They experienced martial law at the time that the dictator used it to take power for himself. And at that time, people were killed, people were detained, extrajudicial killings happened. And the same thing is now starting to occur. Not even 2 days after the declaration of martial law, they decided to detain 250 people, 250 men in a region in Mindanao simply because they didn't have an ID and that either they have a Muslim sounding name or that they had identified themselves to be Muslim. Is this the kind of peace that they had promised to give us? Instead, we should look at what will bring peace, what will bring an end to the conflicts that are occurring in the country. For one, we go back to the very things that people are experiencing every day: an end to landlessness, genuine agrarian reform, natural industrialization so people can actually find jobs. People aren't forced to be torn apart from their families to migrate here just to find work and even find exploitation here. Those are the big issues and problems that need to be resolved to actually find peace. And those have been possible, one, through a mechanism that is ongoing currently between the National Democratic Front of the Philippines and the government of the Republic of the Philippines. They are currently in peace negotiations